Hello, I'm Dr. Jerry Parrish. I'm the Chief Economist of the Florida Chamber Foundation, and welcome to this edition of Florida by the Numbers. Today I want to talk about the new job numbers we just received, and I also want to talk about the results from the Florida Chamber's Small Business Index Survey, which we just released. First, let's take a look at the Florida scorecard. On the scorecard, you can see the metrics that are important to Florida's economy. You can download charts, you can download the raw data, and you can follow the links to the data sources that we use. Note the color scheme. If a tile is green, it means Florida is moving in the right direction. If it's red, that means we're going the wrong way. The light blue indicates a metric that hasn't changed since the last time we reported. Most of the metrics for Florida are green. Florida is enjoying economic growth and job growth right now, and has for the past few years. You also may notice something new on the Florida scorecard. We have just put up a live population counter. On it you can see the date you're looking at it and the estimated number of people living in Florida. Notice the job creation number. First, here's last month's number. Year over year, Florida had created 220,200 jobs. That was a 2.6% increase compared to the U.S. rate of 1.6%. Florida continues to grow jobs at a higher rate than the U.S. Our unemployment rate was 3.7% when we looked at it last month. Now here's this month's numbers. First, note that Florida's unemployment rate has dropped to 3.5%. That's an excellent number. But now you see that Florida shows we've created 407,300 jobs year over year. That's true, but you have to remember the anomaly in last year's job numbers when Hurricane Irma hit Florida. This slide shows the monthly job creation numbers since January 2011. You can see that September of last year, we indicated a loss of 166,900 jobs, although we recovered all those jobs the following month and even a few more. So when we compare September 2018 to last year's big loss, it appears that we had an unusual amount of job creation. This slide shows that last month we had 375,000 people looking for jobs and 238,100 jobs looking for people. When we update it to this month's data, now we show an increase of open jobs and a decrease in the number of people unemployed. Both of these are good metrics for the Florida economy. This is still, though, an indication of Florida's continued skills gap, with many open jobs and many people still looking for work in our state. Now let's look at where those jobs were created over the past year. This map shows each of Florida's counties, how many jobs were created over the past several months, and what the county's job growth rate is. I used August of 2017 as the base year, so this map shows the job creation for 13 months. That allows us to avoid the September temporary drop in jobs and create a fair comparison for all the counties. The top numbers for job creation over the past year, the top counties are Orange, Broward, and Hillsborough. 6 Florida counties lost jobs over the past 13 months. Now I want to share with you the results from the Florida Chamber's Small Business Index Survey. This is a product of the Florida Chamber's Small Business Council. They've been surveying Florida small businesses since May of 2010 and released the results each quarter. First of all, if you took part in the survey, thank you. This valuable information is used by the Florida Chamber in their advocacy efforts. I use it when I'm formulating my forecast for such metrics as expected job creation each year. So if you participated in the survey, thank you very much. If you would like to participate in future surveys, please contact me at the Florida Chamber Foundation. The results of the fourth quarter survey for 2018 show that workforce quality is again the top issue facing Florida small businesses. You can see that nearly 3 times as many Florida small businesses indicate that it is their top issue compared to any other issue. It is important that Florida businesses feel that they have a quality workforce so they can expand and grow. You can see the other responses from government regulations taking second place, and then a tie for third place with access to capital and economic uncertainty. Tied for fifth is lawsuit abuse, taxes, and healthcare costs. One of the most interesting results of the survey is that 50% of Florida small businesses say their business is better off than it was 6 months ago. That's up from 40% a year ago and 37% 2 years ago. Nearly half of the respondents expect to hire in the next 6 months, and 43% have plans to make investments in plants or equipment in the near future. Thanks for joining me today on Florida by the Numbers. If you have any questions, please contact me at the Florida Chamber Foundation. Thank you.